about us. Yeah. Just give me a word, I'm snapping your vertebrae. But act like you know, act like you heard of me. Yeah, baby, rockin' it slow, rockin' it sturdily. Heard that nigga got dough, nigga nerd to me. Sex appeal, she got me fiending, yeah, I need it, girl, you know the deal. Come say the week and we ain't leaving yet, it's so for real. And she's something like a pro, got skill, all the way to baby hold it still. She ain't breathing, she the go for real. Ayy, top of the morning, waking up getting top of the morning, it's crazy. About to get the swimming, never since my car got enormous. Yeah, she asking for nothing, no lazy, we passing and fucking go crazy. I'll make you a mommy, ass wavy, that pussy tsunami. I could get high, climbing up your legs high, book you for the next flight, come through for the test drive, baby, sex drive, rock the boat like left eye, ain't no need to stress, got pocket full of dead guys, baby, get high, climbing up your legs high, book you for the next flight, come through for the test drive, baby, sex drive, rock the boat like left eye, ain't no need to stress, got pocket full of dead guys, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot in this world that needs to be talked about, and we're gonna talk about it, but not today. Catch y'all. All right, if you're not familiar with the show, you should be familiar by now. Okay, people keep asking me 24/7. Where's that? I know you've been watching the clips because you've been hitting it on YouTube. You've been hearing all the features. All the artists on here, it's the greatest. And we're going to keep going. Do y'all know who that was? Yeah, this is why we're starting things new here in 2025. Did you know who that was? If you in Connecticut, you don't know who that was? Excuse me. I know y'all heard that. That was a bump, bro. We here. Jabari Via Media, thank you so much for following everything. There's a lot going on. I know summertime is here. People ask, hey, where's the next open mic? I know things happened. I kind of gave a subliminal of what happened. It's fine. Listen, got a new guest, great guest. This guy, we've been trying to get on for a minute. I think it's been a year. Because I remember asking him originally, then we lost touch for a little bit, but he's here. Sheesh. Louish is in the freaking building, guys. So, check out his information that's in the description. And please follow, like, share. If you are on Roku TV, tell somebody about this. Okay? Shout out to Connecthub. Shout out to Roku TV. Let's bring our guests on. Sheesh. What's going on, bro?
Sheesh. What's going on, man?
Man, you got the bops, bro. Like Tony Grams told me when we first started the showcase, Tony was talking about you like, yo, this nigga named Sheesh.
Yeah, man, I fuck with Tony, bro. I fuck with him.
And I was like, his name is Sheesh?
Yeah,
what the fuck you mean? And I heard you, I was like, this is different. Different. Helen's from New London, right? Original hometown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Helen's
well, I was born in Hartford, but
New
raised in New London.
Oh, that's how far. that's how far you was born. So your family like moved to New London after, or there
No,
was a
so
circuit school?
I'm actually adopted. So I was
Okay,
born in Hartford, and then was adopted by a family in New London.
word. Shouts out, man.
But
Shouts out.
yeah, let's say I lived with my actual mom for probably like a year. I wasn't adopted until I was maybe like 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yo, um, that's interesting because like Hartford, I think you're the first person I probably have met somebody else that was born in Hartford Hospital. These are things for Connecticutans that it's a Connecticut thing, guys. For the people that are listening outside of Connecticut,
Venetians.
this is the reason why I had that whole. Because I think about my catalog of bad people I interviewed. I'm like, are you the first person I met that is born out of Hartford Hospital that I interviewed on the show? It's a big deal to me. I like to keep that into my market.
Awesome. Very awesome.
People do that thing. It's like the weird things, like, "Hey, this is the first person for this in my show," or stuff like that. Like, it's important. It's important. I know it's not really that important to a lot of people, but it's important. So, my boy, yo, how did you, after that whole freaking rant, how did you get into the music business? Like, when did you first start taking it seriously?
Taking it seriously. I hope I can get my year right, but I would consider taking it seriously when I like dropped my first song at Sheesh Louish. So that was I think that was like 2023 or 2022.
Oh my
It's one of
god,
those. Yeah, it's
for
I
real?
should know. But it's a song
Okay,
called Sex Times 60. It's got a lyric video out there. So if you look it up and you see what date it dropped, that's when I was like, all right, let's try and take this shit seriously.
My bad. Say
I
it
had
again.
been it was the song Sex Times 60 was my
Okay.
first drop, and that's when I was like, I'll take it. Let's try and see what we can do with it. That's when I
Mm.
like officially like started putting stuff on streaming platforms and stuff like that. So but I'd
Okay.
been like writing music and writing songs since like 6th grade. So
Mm.
it's always been something I wanted to do, and I knew it's something I wanted to do. I grew up in the church, so I rapped a little bit in church.
Mm-hmm.
And that was that was an experience. But then with that experience, you learn like you know what you really want to do. So
So who was your OG in the church rapping? Because I did the same. I was rapping in church.
church rapping, I didn't really have an OG in church rapping. I just liked rap in general, and my mom was like super strict, heavy church. So like, if I was gonna rap, it was gonna be church. So I was like, I just kind of embraced it. But for a long time growing up, we weren't allowed to listen to anything that wasn't like
Oh hell yeah,
gospel Christian music. So,
yeah. I feel
obviously,
you on that.
my uncle stayed with us, and he used to have this like little radio, like a little
Yeah,
hand sized radio.
nice.
And so I would sneak that and listen to the radio and shit like that. And that's where I really like, I got my love for music. I would listen to all types of music, Q105 and Jammin' 1077 and all the radio stations.
That's
So that's
fire.
where I really got my first love for music. And then I just knew, like, I don't know, I've never really pictured myself doing anything seriously other than music. So, like, I don't know. I just ran with that.
I love, dude. I resonate with that so much. We got a similar origin, but we went on different paths. Where it's like you taking it more great and seriously, what we're about to get into about your sound and stuff like that, and then like I took it towards just like let me just interview my people. I make music here and there. Hella gigging when I was with the bands. Hella gigging, dude. Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
I
I
miss it. Not gonna
played
lie,
with
I
the church
miss
band too, man. I was a drummer for a while.
it. But like, it's amazing that like hearing a sound like yours, and then Connecticut being like so not focused on like the other regions in the United States. It's like they missing out. They really are missing out. Like I, the interview that I gave you was it the second time? I think it was the second time. You're just like, man, you motherfuckers know how to bring the crowd. And then like I want to tell you so bad, like you are part of bringing the crowd though. Like everybody in there.
That's true. That's true. I
Got
mean,
their
I
got
came with
their
my few
followers,
people,
and
but I
you have
mean, like,
you
you go
have
to
your
a lot of
people.
events nowadays, and it's just like they expect. I mean, as the artist should bring the crowd, but at the
Yeah,
same time, promoters should probably like do a little
probably
bit of work as well. And
yeah.
you go to a lot of events, and it's like it's only the people who the performers bring, like in the crowds. But you guys had
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a full on,
yeah.
like
It was different.
it was
Yeah,
different. I was like, all right,
yeah.
this is different than a lot of the performances I've done so far. So
I'm not gonna lie. That's all Grams, man. That's not like
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know how he did it, but that's how he do it.
yeah, man.
It was
Yeah, me and him
awesome.
were supposed to get on a. So he had hit me for a song, and it was I don't know, probably like a year ago. We
Mm.
just talking about like, yeah, let's get on a track together, and it kind of never like wound up being anything. But like, I'm
Mm.
open to work with whoever hits me for the most part. Like if I, obviously, if I don't like your shit, then I probably will decline.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like, I'm
exactly.
not an asshole. Like for the most part, I'll work with whoever. Like I
Nah,
see
but I
the
feel you on that when it's like, oh, I don't know who can vibe right and stuff. And it's
yeah.
kind of hard to communicate that to
Yeah,
musicians.
without hurting somebody's feelings or like even if you say it in the nicest way, people are just sensitive about their shit respectfully. So
Yeah, yeah, it is
like
respectful, but it's like, guys, some of y'all, like, I get it with me as well too. I don't got a sound like yours. Like, okay, so what? All right, I was trying to find some music of like earlier with you. I have the mixtape that you got on YouTube. Um, and then I also have by the way, that music video was Sex Drive, guys. I forgot to mention that part. It's important.
try
Listen,
find it on YouTube.
marijuana is legal here. So
Yes.
don't disrespect me. Because people in the conversation, oh, he be looking kind of hazy. I look hazy all the time. It's called wearing glasses. Look at my boy, yo, Sheesh. Look at the camera real quick. You see, this is what we go through.
Bro, I mean,
24.
they can't if they dissing you about it, they dissing me because
Yeah,
I got some shit in front of me right now. So
people always talk about, oh, you always looking like, okay, yeah, I would smoke sometimes, but it's not always a. But I do like to smoke. It's nice. And I'm pretty sure I might smoke something in the middle of this episode. It's Roku TV, so I do whatever the hell I want. So,
right.
so yo,
Connect
bro,
Hub app. Download the Connect Hub.
yeah, thank
I
you.
mean, if you see in this, you already got it probably.
We all Connect Hub, baby, and we growing, baby. We already got like 10 new subscribers last week, and I'm hearing about some more. I'm ready. Lane on my own. I
And of
never
my
asked you
own, yeah,
this
that was my
question.
first project. That was my first baby.
Never asked you this question because our interviews with you have only been like 2 minutes. Shit. So, Lane
Yeah.
on my own. That's a collabo, right? How long
Nah,
it took you?
the collab one is two verse who. But to say I lost audio with you for a second. I think you might have maybe muted your mic. It says your mic is slashed out. I still can't hear you.
1, 2, 3. Lane on my own. Um, is that your first project, or do you have another one out that I haven't found yet? Because I'm
That's
not
my
on the app.
first. Yeah, that's my first one.
Okay. So what was that? What was that like? Dropping Lane on my own, man. Like, how did that feel? What was the
That
vibe? What was the
it was
inspiration?
the. I mean, well, the vision was first off, lane of my own. I felt like the sound that I was about to bring, like man, nobody else, at least in my area, was really doing what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Sonically at least. Just lots of harmonies, but still like upbeat and vibey and catchy and um but at the same time, still certain songs that actually say some shit. Like it's not just a bunch of nonsense. For the most part, I do have my songs that is just some nonsense, but dropping
Really
it.
though, because I don't get that feeling with you.
Well, I mean,
I feel like you be telling a story.
I don't exactly feel that way, but I mean, I could
Yeah.
understand how other people will look at it and be like,
Okay.
and compare it to other stuff that I've done and be like, oh, this is a little less, you know, this is some shit is a little bit more to party to than it is to, you know, really sit and vibe with.
But you can still tell a strong message even with a hyped up beat.
Yeah, even with a hype song, and you know, for the most part, I try to.
In which I get that feeling with you, like you got good ass hooks, but your hooks is like when you really listen to it, you're like, shit.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get them stuck in your head that you think about them.
Like that song, you're like, I'm just saying that's just how it goes, and like you just talk about the baby mama shit.
I actually just did a video for that Sunday.
Oh,
so when that comes out, it's gonna be crazy. So,
make sure you send me the link. Jabari Via Media is gonna hype that up. I got you, bro.
Appreciate
that. But with all in my own lane, what happened after that? What happened after that came out?
So after that came out, I actually got a lot of I got a radio interview out here with the local radio station, so that was pretty cool. I got a bunch of like performances lined up after that, and I feel like people's really started actually taking me a little bit more serious. Because I've been like, you know, like I said, I dropped a single before.
Right.
You know, that was just kind of like, oh, okay, who's this? But with the project, I feel like it was banger after banger. So it's just like, all right, so this nigga's here now. So it was like a kind of statement project. Like, okay, so it was that one was really more to get the attention of like my local area, like New London. Everything after that is just like, all right, I got as much attention from you guys as I can now. I need to expand. So that's what I've been working on this year. It's just expanding. I just had a show in Boston 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah,
so, and that's not. It was interesting, but I got, you know, it was fun. There's a lot of good artists out there. Young Turnup showed up. He's a pretty popular artist from Connecticut.
Yeah, he's on my radar. Young Turnup, if you hearing this, you on my radar.
Some people from New London was there with me once I got the link to get the show. I had to send it to a few of my friends. So Eric Chandler, he's an artist from he's not from New London. I think he's from like Putnam or Plainfield, but he be around the New London artists. And then Massive Entertainment, which is like my boy Teak, and then Told You So, and Prophets. They all got to perform, so it was all good. And it was a good time. Had a good time. Shout out to Shauna. She's the one who booked me. And I'm hoping to work with her some more. She does like I'm blanking on the name right now of her. She does like THC treats and snacks, and I have to pull it up because I gotta give her a shout out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Listen, man, Boston is amazing. I've never gotten to perform in Boston. I have been all over New England, but not Boston for some reason.
Yeah, that was my first out of state show. I was just happy to be there. I was like, let's go, first out of state.
That's
Spaced Out Snacks though. That's her brand, Spaced Out Snacks. You can find her on Instagram, official Spaced Out.
So, is that like THC?
Yeah, it's like THC snacks, cupcakes, brownies, cookies.
Oh, that's dangerous. The brownies always.
It was really good too. I had a piece of a cookie. It was so good.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. This is a spot called they do a festival every summer called New Hope Rocks. You ever heard of them?
New Hope Rock?
Yeah. It's about it's basically a music festival that helps people that are getting through addiction or sober from addiction, stuff like that. It's a great fucking spot. Jahan Nostra gave me my first my first play there. I'm gonna give you the dude's information. It's a big stage and like they'll fuck with you. It's a little upstate New York. It's in like Socrates. I'm gonna give you the information as soon as I
Send it to me. I'm
So I
I'm
need the
looking
guy's
to
name.
be everywhere. And
Right.
don't get me wrong, I do smoke my weed, but I mean, I got plenty of songs that don't involve,
Oh yeah. Nah, we don't talk about it when we go up there. We just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, nice guys. They have
Yeah,
Bob Ferris on there. but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, man, like, fuck, bro. There's just so much out there. Then I don't understand why Connecticut artists are still like being like, bro, like get shit. And what's the homegirl I just had on here last week? Illa Sky, like,
Oh
dude,
yeah, she's dope. I fuck
bro,
with
like
Lil Sky.
y'all shit is fire, bro. Yeah, like y'all shit is fire. But anyway, I got more questions. I'm not sitting here just always saying I'm an actual fan, guys. I know y'all can tell the difference because when I'm interviewing somebody from like the UK or Nigeria, stuff like that, especially in Nigeria, I fucks with y'all, and we haven't had an Afrobeat interview in a minute. But like, you can tell the difference when it's an artist that like, oh, I heard your music sound pretty good. All right, let's interview you on it. But when it's a dude I actually fuck with, like this guy right here, like he makes some shit that I actually fuck with. It's a different vibe right now. I'm just gonna remind you how. So bro, like after in my own lane, okay, 7 months it says on the YouTube video for Sex Drive, but Sex Drive, how long was it out before you dropped the music video?
Um, I think Sex Drive was on the project,
Okay,
so it was out that whole time.
okay,
So
and that
that was kind
explains
of
why I felt
yeah,
like you made it
yeah.
the way the
The
music
video
video looked.
dropped after the project.
Okay, all right, all right, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
That shit's fire, man. So who wrote the beat? Did you write the beat or
I
like
found no.
what's the process?
Actually, the beat. I got the beat from. Who did I get the beat from? I think I got it from my boy Space Jungle. He's based out in Missouri. He's got a studio out in Springfield, Missouri. I can't remember the name of his studio right now, but I went to school out in Springfield, Missouri. So for 4 years, I was out there, and I met him on my campus. And then he changed schools, but he changed schools to the school that was in the same town. So we just hang out, and I'll record with him. And once I came home, we stay connected, and he sends me beats. He came out here one time. I'm planning on going out there. That's like really my homie. So I'm pretty sure that was his beat, and I'm pretty sure he sent it to me for free, I think. So like I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's fire. Whatever you can get for free is fire, yo.
Yeah.
Especially a beat
But I
like
mean,
that. That's a
yeah, he
fire.
also he also mixed and recorded the Sex Drive.
Nice.
So he's a dope producer. I got a song Head Doctor. That's his production as well.
I've heard Head Doctor.
Yeah, Head
So
Doctor's one
that's
of
the
the
same
popular.
guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Did he give you that one for free as well too?
No, I'm
Oh,
pretty.
he
I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure I paid for the mixing or
yeah.
production at least.
That's
But
dope. That's dope. Very good mixing, very good production.
yeah, he's quality.
Was it for the whole album? Not the
No, the
album.
whole album I worked with a bunch of different people. So
Okay,
there's a
yeah.
guy
Okay.
Brian Jai. He's
Mm-hmm.
pretty popping out here. He's like a kind of R&B singer, but he does a lot of production. He did a
Mm-hmm.
lot of mixing for those for Lane of My Own and my boy Stussy.
Okay. What would you call yourself?
What do you mean by that?
What would you call your sound if someone would give you a
My
genre?
sound? Oh, what would I call my sound? Probably like I don't even know, like a rhythmic, like
You want to put yourself in the R&B category?
I would. It would be like a R. It would be a little more of like a melodic rap kind of, because I go back and
Mm-hmm.
forth. But I definitely
Yeah,
have
you do
songs
both.
where I'm really kind of just singing. So
Right.
I feel like it's different with each song. Like so yeah, because I got some Afro beat type shit too. So like I guess it just varies with each song. I'm very versatile, but
What would you call Travis Scott?
Travis Scott, he's definitely an influence. I mean, I feel like you can definitely hear that in some of my songs.
Oh
Travis
wait, I
Scott,
didn't say that.
I can think of certain songs, or I listen back to them and like not unintentionally, I listen.
Uh-huh.
And then I listen back and I'm like, oh, that's some shit Travis Scott probably would have did. Like,
Oh,
like,
okay. So he is
yeah,
an
yeah, like,
influence. He's an influence to you. Okay.
yeah,
All right. All right.
Travis Scott, Fetty Wap, those are like my J. Cole.
W-
Those are probably like my biggest influences.
Would you
I know
consider him a rapper?
a weird combination, but like,
Would you consider him a rapper? Would
who
you
Travis
consider?
Scott?
Yeah. What would you put him
Yeah, I
in?
would consider him a rapper, rapper, pop star.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I feel like
Listen.
nobody's really one thing anymore. It's like
There we go.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was
That's
just
what
about to
like
say that.
nobody. In order to be really advanced, honestly, you can't be one thing anymore. Like unless you're just
Yes.
country. I feel like country is the only genre that like you can really just be one thing and people still listen to it.
And by the way, in the words of my dude Denzel Williams, every time when a country singer talk junk about a black artist that's going to country, we have to Google them.
Man, black artists are killing country right now.
We gotta Google the critics. Who's talking junk? Who the fuck is you? Oh, Aldean? Who the fuck is Aldean? If you gotta get Googled, I'm sorry. We don't care. I'm done. I'm done with the country music haters. I'm done. I'm done, bro. If I gotta Google your name because you giving out, we know who Jelly Roll is. We know who he is. We know.
No, the main names. The main names.
Yeah, we know Johnny Cash. He's dead. We know them, but we don't know you. And we gotta Google your name, and you talking shit because our people is doing country. Oh, I mean, we gotta Google you. I'm pretty sure you got money, rich, but we had to Google you, and I said something.
And there's white rappers. You can't say nothing.
This is going to get clipped, and I don't care who gets mad. Anyway,
And there could be white rappers, there could be black country singers.
right?
There's
That's
fair.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
There's fair.
saying. Fair is fucking fair, bro. We have shared everything with you motherfuckers. And y'all bitch over shit. Like that really aggravates me. Who gave you everything? There would not have been an Elvis if it wasn't for us. You should be happy. We gave you Elvis. Anyway, let's get back to Sheesh. Sheesh. Yo, bro. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like you have that ability to basically just genre bend. That's exactly what I was getting to right there. Because like there's a new era of fucking hip hop that people really don't get. And I'm really jealous about this. You know what I mean? I'm 33 years old. And when I was rapping, I was influenced by Ja Rule and fucking 50 Cent and fucking Tupac and shit. Like I love my country. I love my Christian rappers and stuff like that. And my dudes that helped me up in the game, Trevor Pope and stuff like that. But like the game changed, and like people that can spit can also be melodic, and not only be melodic, but actually sing. And I'm jealous of that shit because I get it. Maybe it's a vocal cord thing that you gotta be born with or something. I don't understand it really.
I don't know. I feel like
It's
if
a
you're
new
just
hybrid.
around, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're just around music, your whole life, then you eventually just like you develop some kind of music ability. I don't know because I don't know where I like. My mom was always singing in the house, and I was just always at church, and then there's always music there, and then I was just always loved music myself, so I'm always sneaking to listen to music.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. One day I just started singing like. Yeah, just join chorus. I was in like the chorus and all that shit in high school. Like at my high school, I was like the guy, the music guy. So like,
I feel it. I can understand. It was like, yo, we gonna go to hell.
We used to rap battle in the hallways too. I was the guy that was creepy. I was whooping everybody in the rap battles too. So.
It's just not fair, dude. You gotta understand. It's just so not fair. Because I gotta use auto tune to sound melodic. You don't have to really use auto tune. You just use it to make it sound good on the track.
Yeah, like I definitely like using it because it definitely adds that, you know, that extra oomph. But
you
like
can sing.
without it, I feel like I would just have to sing. I would just have to focus more and make sure my voice is more prepared if I wasn't going to use autotune.
Right. Well, so who would you say is the auto tune god? We go Future or T-Pain?
Auto-tune, God, between Future T-Pain really mastered that shit, honestly.